YNW Melly passes away after attacked in prison. Leaked footage. After serving over 5 years behind bars and doing all he can to one day be a free man again, it seems like the prison system has officially caught up to him after YNW Melly was caught lacking and taken out by a couple of goons. Unfortunately, there seemed to be a planned hit on Melly, and it's weird because his trial was getting so close. There's been claims that these goons have ties with YNW Bortland, Melly's current rival in this case, but law enforcement are still investigating. From what we do know, YNW Melly was involved in a serious altercation with multiple men. Melly was seriously wounded and is currently still in the hospital. Melly took serious blows to the head, which resulted in massive brain trauma. Doctors say Melly can be affected for the rest of his life, if he even pulls through. It's sad to see because there was actually some hope that Melly would eventually beat this case. But now, I guess we'll never know. We'll never be able to find out if Melly was innocent. This sad news has the rap game in shambles. YNW Melly set up in prison. Leaked footage. I guess the question is, why was YNW Melly set up? You see, the tension between YNW Bortland and YNW Melly has been out of the roof ever since the two got locked up. Both guys switched on each other, and at this point in this case, it's just a matter of figuring out which of the two pulled the strap on their friend Juvy and Sakchaser. The case has been going on for years, and Melly and Bortland have been going back and forth, blaming each other. Finally, as the trial was arriving, Melly was suddenly taken out by a couple of so-called affiliates of YNW Bortland. If YNW Bortland is actually behind this, it's obviously not a good look for him. But think about it. If Bortland doesn't get caught, there's a much better chance of him beating this case if Melly's not at court. The YNW trial has gotten messy, and now Melly is left in critical condition. This is such an intense time in this case, and fans are seriously starting to think YNW Bortland was the evil mind that set up Melly. He's had his own plan all along. Today we're diving into the wild saga of YNW Melly and YNW Bortland, two rappers turned co-defendants whose bromance went from studio sessions to courtroom drama. YNW Melly, Jamel Demons, and YNW Bortland, Cortland Henry, were tight-knit members of the YNW Collective, alongside Juvy and Sakchaser. In October 2018, tragedy struck when Juvy and Sakchaser were hit and taken out. Melly and Bortland claimed it was a drive-by, but forensic evidence suggested otherwise. Investigators alleged that the hit occurred inside of the car, and the scene was staged to look like a drive-by. In February 2019, both Melly and Bortland were arrested and charged for 2 counts of first degree. Melly pleaded not guilty and has been in custody ever since. Bortland was released on bond but faced additional legal troubles, including charges of witness tampering. As the legal proceedings unfolded, tensions between Melly and Bortland escalated. Reports surfaced that Bortland was cooperating with prosecutors, leading to allegations of betrayal. This rift was further highlighted when Melly's defense team pointed fingers at Bortland during trial proceedings. Legal strategies and challenges. Melly's defense, led by attorney Branford Cohen, has been working to challenge the prosecution's evidence, including seeking to suppress certain messages and other materials. The defense argues that the case lacks direct evidence linking Melly to the crime. The case has seen multiple delays and a mistrial, with a retrial scheduled for September 2025. The outcome remains uncertain, with both sides preparing for a high-stakes courtroom battle. The hip-hop community has been closely watching this case. Some artists have expressed their support for Melly, while others have remained silent. The case has sparked debates about loyalty, justice, and complexities of fame. To stay updated with the latest content about YNW Melly's case, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time at Lime Report.